Hello and welcome back to the absolute best pro wrestling and sports podcast to come through your speakers. It is the Ace in the Hole podcast back again. And guess what? I am still your reigning, defending, and am now possibly the greatest champion in podcast history. As I came home once again, world champion. And it feels so damn good. Call me the forever champ. I don't know who the last guy was. He ain't been around.
Wow, bro's just straight up stealing. I'm about to become Ric Flair. Wow, the spotlight! Woo! The spotlight!
But with me, as always, Elijah and my little brother Austen. Elijah's getting his composure back. Austin's drinking a Coors Light because Bud Light won't pay him nothing.
Bud Light don't pay me nothing.
Austin, how? I know your night's been kind of crazy, but overall, did it finally mellow out?
No. But,
No?
you know,
Okay.
we're here, we're doing the damn thing, and that's all that fucking matters, really. We're locked in. We just shifted out of full gear. We're going into war. You know, WarGames, you know. Well, we just gotta survive, baby. We just gotta survive this series of unfortunate events that has led us to this war. All right? That's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
That's good fucking work right there.
Eli,
That's the sign of a worker right there.
Eli, I have to ask, just because you've been one of the most vocal proprietors of this, do you now believe in Swerve Strickland being a main event player?
Oh, fuck. I was not expecting that to be the question I was going to get hit with.
All right, hold on. I'll ask you one even better. How do you feel about Ronda Rousey being in ROH?
Oh, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up. No,
we're
don't
gonna
even
bring that up
fucking-
here in a second.
No! No! There ain't no
There we
auto
go.
in that ring. Hell
There
no.
we go. That's what I was looking for.
God. Swerve Strickland could be main event, but fucking leave that side piece of a UFC fighter out of here.
Side piece, that's crazy.
Side piece.
God.
Bro's crazy.
I mean, I'll agree she's not the best worker, but side piece?
Yeah, that's...
I was never too hyped on her UFC run when she had the title because she was a very one-faceted. Like, if she tried that shit now, which we saw it happen, if she tried that same shit now in the UFC, she'd get fucking demolished because she couldn't strike at all. She couldn't strike worth a shit, which is why when she tried to stand and bang with Holly Holm, her ass went to the Shadow Realm. When she tried to stand and bang with Amanda Nunes, her ass met her maker and then woke back up in the octagon. I mean, there's no bones about it. She just wasn't a good striker. So, I mean, side piece is a little dirty. But I do agree to an extent with you on that.
Oh.
So, anyway.
I'm okay.
Anyway, back to Swerve.
Back to Swerve.
I think,
Prince
honestly,
nowadays.
as long as it's not... He's shown in singles matches to an extent. There's not been enough recently clean wins for him for me just to go, oh yeah, Swerve Strickland's got it all. He could be in specialty matches.
So does that mean I
absolutely.
could say the same thing about Roman?
In specialty matches that he can be. Have I said I'm a Roman Reigns fan?
I'm just saying.
He
I
did
don't
call
give
him the
a
tribal
damn.
cuck, so...
I called him the tribal
the
cuck.
tribal cuck.
So let's not...
No.
That
So
doesn't affect me.
here's my thing. I'll get it out real quick on Swerve. Is that he hasn't had enough high profile feuds yet to be in the world title picture. He's beaten Hangman, yes. Yes, he's beaten Hangman, yes. But what else has he done with high profile wrestlers in
Nothing.
AEW? That's
Not
my
a
thing.
thing.
I think he just needs one more super high profile feud with whoever that might be, and then
Him
you
against
throw him
Kenny
into the title
Omega,
picture.
I think, could be really good. If you do
I'm
a
just trying to think who
3-match
that could
series
be.
with those two,
Jay
it would be good.
White.
Jay White would be
I was thinking
phenomenal.
Jay or
I don't think you
what's
feed
his
him to
name?
MJF
Moxley.
yet.
I think him and Mox.
But that's going to end up in specialty matches. He needs the decisive singles match wins, not just specialty matches. That's all he's had.
Because MJF can do the specialty matches, but here lately he hasn't. That's the big thing. He did the specialty matches with CM Punk, but he can go in the ring. Swerve can do these specialty matches. He just needs to prove that he can go in the ring. We know he can go in the ring because of Lucha Underground and whatever else he's done.
God, yeah.
This is a
But
good step.
he needs
forward.
to prove that to the AEW audiences that he can go in the ring.
The people who didn't watch Lucha Underground need to be able to see that he can do what he needs to do in AEW.
Well, luckily enough, we forced you to watch that. Not we, Austin did.
Fuck you.
So you now know how he can go in the ring.
Yeah, I never knew AI Fox was in
Yeah.
Lucha Underground. And I saw some
we
highlights.
got to see his AEW debut.
Yes, we did. I remember reading it.
Yeah, it was announced like
while we were in
2
Portillo.
hours before the show.
You're sitting in Portillo. I was like, oh, AR Fox. Why does that sound familiar? And then the Lucha Underground. But I'm just going to run down the full gear card real quick with the results. Eddie Kingston did defeat Jay Lethal for the ROH World Heavyweight Championship. Claudio defeated Buddy Matthews by submission in a
Amazing
barn burner
match.
of a 10-minute match.
Amazing
amazing.
match.
MJF and Samoa Joe defeated the Guns for the ROH World Tag Team Championships.
Which is horseshit, just saying.
That was a good match, too.
Elaborate, Austin.
That was a perfect opportunity to have Joe really cement his place as the heel in AEW.
He got a guaranteed
He could
world
have
title
fucking-
match no matter what.
That's what I'm saying. He had the title match by just shaking MJF's hand. He could have done the fucking walked out there. MJF goes to tag him. He pulls his hand back and fucking walks to the back. He's already got his title shot. It never said anything about actually wrestling the match, retaining the titles. You shake my hand, you get a title shot. They shook hands, did they not?
They did.
So
They did.
that's
I
my
wanna-
thing. I think that there was so many missed opportunities and so much over convoluted shit on this show that really dragged it down in my eyes. Like that finish, why the fuck do you even have the idea of Adam Cole coming out and defending MJF's title? MJF comes out injured and beats Jay White. I get
still
that
not
Jay
really
White
sure.
will be able to rebound because he's
It's
Jay White.
Yeah.
But don't fucking do that, bro. Like, come on. He's been running away from MJF with his title for like what feels like years now, and he loses to a hurt MJF. It just that and so many other things is just on this show. It had really, really fantastic all-time stuff, Hangman and Swerve. And then you go to the main event, and it's so over-convoluted, over-booking, made me feel like I was watching fucking late-stage WCW.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, did you
As
see
we
the announcement
read
that
down
came
the
out?
rest of the card.
During the we can go
What came
through
out?
the press conference. There is the
Oh,
ROH.
the Continental Classic?
Yeah. The ROH World title.
That makes no
combining the
fucking
belts.
sense.
PW Strong, and another title
Wait.
making the
Are
Triple Crown
they
belt.
combining the
Continental
belts?
title.
Yep.
Yes.
Or are they all three going to be different titles?
No,
Because
they're
I
combining.
It's a Triple
I
Crown
watched
title.
the fucking press conference laying in my bed last night, and I was like, I'm not drunk or high enough to understand what the fuck Tony Khan is talking about here. I
It's
didn't
going to be
understand
a
a single word
combined.
of it because he uses the word combined, and he's like, well, we've already got plenty of people coming out for these 3 titles. What the fuck do you mean? Is it 1 title? Is it 3 titles? Is it 1 title with all 3 fucking monikers? Is it 1 person holding all 3 titles and they all just get traded at the same time? Like, what the fuck is going on here, dude?
All Japan Pro Wrestling has the Triple Crown title, which was 3 different world championships that got combined and then defended every single time. And that's what they're doing on this end, is making essentially the AJPW Triple Crown Championship for America.
But
This
they
shit
do
worked! This shit doesn't!
My thing is, do you realize that you are nuking a world championship?
That you just brought back.
Championship, yes.
A company you just brought back that the fans enjoy, actually. You're nuking
Is it the ROH
You're getting
World?
rid of
I thought it was the
It
ROH
is the
TV.
ROH. No,
the
it was the
ROH world
ROH
title.
World Heavyweight because it was Eddie
Nope.
Kingston's.
ROH World
Because it was
and the Strong title, and then whatever the
was-
hell this Coastal thing is.
it was both titles that Kingston had plus the
And it
Continental
will be
Classic
defended?
title that they're adding.
They're
It'll be
calling it the
defended
American Triple
all together,
Crown Champion.
all 3 belts. Yep. It'll be all 3 belts defended, and then they'll have a yearly tournament that decides a number 1 contender.
Man, and then
Well, no,
we
how
fucking
All
thought
Japan does
that
this shit?
We fucking
They
thought
fight
WWE
and
having
fight and fight.
I can't ever tell when you're done because your shit lags and then you just keep talking.
No, he takes really
You're
deep
lagging out,
breaths
too.
in between, and it just throws it all off.
Yeah.
And we all thought WWE was stupid for having Roman carry around the 2 titles the entire time.
I mean, I'm
What?
excited for it. We're gonna get some great
you
fucking
imagine if he
wrestling
had
out
all
of it.
three?
You're excited for it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine if he had all 3? This is like Roman Reigns carrying the Universal WWE Championship and the Undisputed Championship to the ring at all times.
Which he did
It
for
makes
a
no
while.
damn
He
sense.
do that for a while.
He did.
And it made no
But
damn
my
fucking
thing
sense.
My thing here is that I think AEW needs to really take a step back and consider where the fuck that they're going and how far they have come from when they began and how far they have
TNA.
proverbially fallen. I mean, come on, dude. Look at your ticket sales. Look at your ratings. You need to get back to the basics. That's what WWE's doing right now, which is why they're doing so good. They're finally reverting back to that not Attitude Era, not before PG, not the Ruthless Aggression Era, but something akin to that. Something like that. And which is why they're doing so well. AEW is only, 4 years in? 5 years in now? 2019. Yeah, I think it was 2019. So they're like 4-ish years in now. And they are already having issues like this. Like, come on, man. Tony Khan needs to grow a little bit of a backbone, I feel like.
I think they're doing exactly what they set out to do and be an alternative. Because WWE doesn't have any big tournaments like this. The closest thing you have to do is go watch the G1 or the Super Tag League. So now they're providing that alternative.
Yeah, you want to go watch that? Go watch that shit. Come here when you want to watch something other than people beating the fuck out of each other the entire night.
I'm sorry. If we're going to bring up Japan with this, what Japan does with their Triple Crown Championship is actually defend it as a singular belt like they have for years.
And they probably will eventually make this one belt.
This is a tournament that is combining 2 titles, that one is for ROH, one is New Japan, Strong, which isn't televised at all, or even promoted by New Japan itself, and another fuckwit title that AEW is pulling out of their ass.
I will say that if you heard a fart sound, I promise I didn't rip one. It's this blue stuff that I play with. But
is that like the keyboard cleaner?
Yeah, it's like gets dust off and all that.
Okay.
But
anyway,
NJPW Strong is actually televised. It's just televised on New Japan's own. It's in NJPW World.
God,
that's the only place it's televised. But I get what you're saying.
That was a beautiful little tangent there, guys. Good job.
God. It pisses me off so much.
Any chance you two get to shit on AEW, it always shoots off into like a good 7-minute conversation.
Hey,
I've been praising them lately. This shit pisses me off.
I'm not shitting on AEW. I'm just calling them out on ideas that they don't really think out, and they roll out, and then they have to think about it afterwards.
This genuinely pisses me off.
Like. They were put in a happenstance predicament, and they had to come up with something, and so this is what they came up with without really thinking about the logistics of it. So like that's my thing about it. Is like I don't think they're really considering what they're doing before they do it. Same thing with the MJF Jay White finish. I don't think they really thought that through before they did it. And I get that they're trying to be an alternative to WWE. I get they're not trying to be WWE. But even then, people aren't tuning into the alternative. That's my thing. You aren't getting eyes on your product like you used to, so that should tell you something, man. I'll still be an AEW fan, don't get me wrong. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm not a WWE or an AEW or an NJPW or CZW or GCW or DPW or whatever W else do you want to add.
I don't know. You seem to be a big fan of CZW.
Oh, I am a big fan of CZW. I'm a huge fan of DPW. Love them Deadlock boys. But it's just, I'm a wrestling fan, and I call shit how I see it, and the way I'm seeing it now, they need to really reflect on where they're going and what they're doing.
I just like a title that makes sense, and the way they're going about this doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. You don't have a company that you just brought back, and fans are enjoying how it's going. They're enjoying Eddie Kingston as their world champion. New Japan has kind of started figuring out strong a little bit. They're still molding it to what they want it to be. I think Will Ospreay going to AEW is going to help that. He can be around the States to be at New Japan strong.
I wouldn't be surprised if Will Ospreay wins this tournament.
I want to see Ospreay Danielson in the finals.
The thing that this reminds me of is when...
Oh, well, speaking of which, on that, before I forget about it, we for sure got Okada Danielson at Tokyo Dome.
Yeah. Yep, it got confirmed at the Dome.
It reminds me of when TNA had the X Division, King of the Mountain, Legends, whatever, the tag, the Knockouts tag, and the world title. And I think they had another one. You had all these different things, and all the storylines start getting mixed up. All the wrestlers start getting mixed up because, oh, this guy's supposed to be going for this title, but we're going to quickly shift him over here, but you just shifted somebody else out completely. And so you start ending up with dead-end storylines and stuff, and it becomes a problem that everything gets so lost and messed up and jumbled up that you don't know what's happening anymore, and as a fan, you don't know what's happening anymore. And if AEW is able to pull it off, props to them. If they start fucking it up, end it. End it immediately.
We'll have to wait and see, because we're talking about something that's not even happened yet, so we will have to wait and see. However, that was just the pre-show. So now I'm going to read off the rest.
Cold open, baby. You know what else is cold? The nice taste.
Coors Light.
The nice taste of this Coors Light. Chase the mountains, baby. When they're blue, you know you're good to go. It's cold as the Rockies. We are not sponsored by Coors Light. That's just a little taste of what you can get if you want to sponsor the Ace and Old Podcast.
I've been trying to read this card for 20 minutes now.
Hit me up, baby. Line's always open. We can make a deal happen.
Oh,
also,
God.
I want to say this now since I got the floor. I moved into a different apartment, and so the overhead light is fucking with my webcam. So if there's lines, just bear with me for this week. I didn't really have time to troubleshoot it because it looks clearer than ever. It's just the lines. So I'll try to figure that out next week. Yeah.
Are you done?
For now.
Okay. Eli, you want to throw out anything else? Any other Stan Hansen bullshit you just want to drop in the middle of the episode?
Stan Hansen's going to be at a wrestling show.
Was relevant, all right?
Stan Hansen was at a wrestling show recently.
What?
Matt Cardona wrestled on it. I was going to send it to you guys, but I thought you might have seen it. Yeah.
And you didn't send it?
Nope, I wanted to keep this for myself. Stan Hansen was on a wrestling show.
Bro, it's like I don't even know you anymore.
Yeah, honestly, disrespectful as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna
Finds
be
the
looking-
information and doesn't even share it now.
We're gonna be looking for a different E after this. Hope you can
Call
speak
up-
Chinese, buddy.
Just the Shanghai ace in the holes.
Yeah, the Shanghai swamp donkeys.
Not the swamp donkeys. Okay. After we've ended the pre-show.
All right,
the match-
I've actually got one more thing to say.
God damn it.
I'm just fucking with you.
The opening match, which honestly I didn't think it was going to open, was Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland with Ric Flair versus the patriarchy of Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. So, and I want to, for the first time, thank the heels, thank Christian Cage for kicking Ric Flair in the dick. It made me very happy.
Yeah, maybe he'll save every woman in that locker room.
Might have. And with the next match, Orange Cassidy defeated Jon Moxley for the International Championship. Orange Cassidy finally putting the beast to rest in Jon Moxley, overcoming that hurdle. Timeless Toni Storm is your new AEW Women's World Champion. She did it. She beat Sheeta.
Get that black and white belt.
Yeah, that was the move of the night, in my opinion. That Julia
it's up
Hart
there.
winning too.
Yeah. They really did the women's
I'm
division
sure-
really good tonight.
I'm sure that was probably gonna be the next thing you brought up. Julia Hart won. Over...
Actually, no. There was the 4-way tag team ladder match. Apparently, I didn't know it was a ladder
my God.
match.
Yeah, they made it a
Skip
ladder
it.
match like the night
Skip it.
before.
Skip it.
Ricky Starks and Big Bill
Nah,
retained.
nah.
That's all you need to know. Then Julia Hart defeated both Chris Statlander. Fuck. Chris
Well, Dusty Rhodes
Statlander
is coming
and
out tonight,
Sky
boys and
Blue
Yeah, no
in
shit.
in a 3-way match for the TBS
Let me tell you
title.
something, baby.
Let me tell you something,
Julia
baby.
Hart is now your new TBS champion. And honestly, I think we called it. We knew that she had put it all together. It just wasn't her time yet. And now it was her time.
I called it way too freaking early.
Eli jumped on the wagon a little too early. And in my opinion, the match of the night, Swerve
Austin, stop thinking
defeated
about-
Hangman in a
I'm just
Texas
saying, I got that
death
shit
match.
spot on. I got that shit right on the fucking. I said that when I made my prediction for her to lose. I said next time they wrestle, she's going to win the title. I was fucking right.
Yes, he was.
Get that +1 point.
Nope.
No shit.
The Golden Jets defeated the Young Bucks, and it looks like the Young Bucks are reverting back to their pissy characters. And honestly, I think that's the best version of the Young Bucks.
It's the normal version of the Young Bucks.
No,
Yeah, no shit.
don't be that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're already
Hey, they're
20 minutes in.
They're taking
They're
time
taking a
off
break.
from wrestling.
So does that mean what does that mean, Austin? Does that
I don't know.
mean now that
AEW's
they're
bailed
gone?
now?
you're-
It just means that they're taking a break, I guess. I don't know.
Eli, shut the fuck up. And with the main event of the night, MJF defeated Jay White to retain. And 20 minutes in, that's the card. We finally gotten through it. That was the full gear 2023 card. And honestly, I think it was a pretty good show. It definitely wasn't one of the best AEW shows, but I feel like it was pretty good. I would give it a strong B+.
I think that's fair.
I
I
don't
think a
think
B's
it's,
fair.
I don't
That
think
wasn't-
it's
player.
up there. It's not like the AA+ that they were knocking out with CM Punk in the dog collar match versus MJF. But it was a good one. It was a good one.
That was valid. Good take. I agree. It was a B. They did a lot of good things, but like I said earlier, it was kind of held back by the decisions that they either made or didn't make.
But they did actually finally pull the trigger on some hot and up and coming people like Toni Storm and Julia Hart. They finally pushed the button.
You're calling Toni Storm hot and up and coming? That's crazy.
You know what within the company.
Crazy.
No, you said it.
That
You
is
said it.
foul.
You said it.
You know, fuck off. Within the company, she has been rising very fast here
She
recently.
literally held the title before. What do
broke
you
Cliff.
mean?
We put
Yeah,
and then
Cliff
she-
to the
and
report
then she
of
changed
my
characters.
responses. All he can say is
and
fuck
is
off.
now rising. Rising
We
even
broke Cliff.
higher than she was the first time, I'm going to be honest.
Champ's broken.
However, as we have mentioned, there is no rest for the wicked. We are now having to jump into the Survivor Series predictions now. We have exactly 5 matches announced for Survivor Series WarGames.
6.
And
Austin's saying 6.
Shinsuke, dude.
yeah,
Shinsuke.
but
It's
not on the
official.
thing.
What do you mean?
it's not on.
Are we
it's not
taking
on
a
the
guess
card.
on who he's gonna face?
Yes. I say we take a guess on who he faces and then who wins.
Is that a plus or a minus? Will that be the plus or minus? If we want to go into it, we can. If not, we don't have to.
I say we do. There's no fucking reason why we don't.
I don't.
Because I don't want to go negative.
At least Eli's honest about it.
I don't like my chances
Let's predict
here.
the card, and when we get to the end, if we need something to separate us further, we can talk about the Shinsuke.
Well,
Johnny
also-
Gargano's getting
also
his
here's-
shit rocked right now.
Here's something else that we do need to bring up is that they are announcing the 5th member of the WarGames match tonight. So
That's
if
why
one
I'm
of us
watching it right now.
guesses that person, I say they automatically get another guess. Like say one of us guesses Randy Orton, and Randy Orton comes out tonight. I say that they get a re-guess. Because I don't think that's fair. I don't know. I'm not picking Randy Orton. I'm just saying, like, if someone picks someone that ends up being the 5th man on that WarGames, I think it's only fair that they get another one.
I don't think. I don't think it is. I think you made
Another
your
one.
Well,
guess,
you're
and
the
they just
champ.
fell
Of
on the
course
wrong
you
boat.
don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Being the 3rd voice here, I agree with Austin.
That was very dramatic, Eli.
So that's what we're doing. All right.
I think if you put any more enunciation into that, Eli, you would have had to wipe off your camera.
Cliff,
However,
what
the
team you
announced
repping?
matches are as follows. Oh, this is the sweatshirt I got in Louisville when I went over there for work.
What team you repping?
I went over there for training, so
Austin's
it's one of the
repping
Louisville sweatshirts.
Ball State. I got Notre Dame. You repping in college?
Well, I'm ripping McLaren.
See, he's repping McLaren too.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, the Louisville.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I think you mean Louisville.
You mean Louisville?
You just triggered so much within me.
He talked about that
Louisville.
Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Eli,
At
you're saying it wrong
Louisville?
too. Shut up.
Best part of
Louisville.
waking up is Folgers in your cup.
The 5 announced matches we have for Survivor Series are Gunther versus Miz for the IC title, Ripley versus Stark for the Women's World title, the Men's War Games match, which is Team Cody, which is made up of Cody, Seth, Jay, Sammy, and a to be announced team member versus the Judgment Day, which is Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dirty Dom, JD, and Drew McIntyre. The Women's War Games match, which is Damage Control, which is comprised of Bayley, Asuka, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane, versus Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch, along with a standalone singles match, Carlito versus Santos Escobar, along with Shinsuke's Open Challenge, which just wasn't on the card. So,
Bro, it's going to be on the card.
it's not on the card now. It will be probably, but it's not on the card right now.
Probably it will be.
It's gonna be a pre-show.
Imagine that on the pre-show for all the hype. It would be.
That's why it's
It would
gonna
be
be
Mojo
Mojo
Rawley.
Rawley.
It would be Mojo Rawley at that point.
If it is on the pre-show, it's going to be like Akira Tozawa or Mojo Rawley or someone.
I don't get hot. I stay hot.
Woo, woo,
That's terrible.
woo.
No, Matt Cardona's already made it very clear that if he comes back, he's coming back with the character he is now. He's not going back to
He's not Zack Ryder. He's Matt Cardona.
Long Island, yeah. He's Matt Cardona, he's not Zack Ryder.
Johnny Gargano's still getting his shit rocked on Raw.
And Johnny Gargano apparently stays as Johnny Gargano.
I wish I could disagree with that, but tag wrestlers.
You guys ever
are
wonder
tag
what it'd be
wrestlers.
like if Goldberg kept his hair? Goldberg wrestled with his hair.
No.
Just imagine setting up for the spear.
I personally think that's one of the biggest wrestling what ifs.
The
I think it's one of the
in
biggest
corner.
wrestling what ifs. Nah, I pulled that straight from a Deadlock episode. I forget which one it was. It was one of the recent ones. One of their Patreons asked him,
That's a
like
sleep
what their
paralysis
biggest. Well, it's like what the
Not the sleep
what
paralysis.
was their
Steven.
like biggest wrestling what if, and one of them jokingly said, "What if Goldberg had his hair?"
And I bet they spent
You think
30 some odd minutes on it.
They spent quite a while. It's now a reoccurring joke. It has been the past few weeks. I listen to that every
I'm
time I
just here
drive
so
down
we
to
don't
work.
I don't get fined. Let's get on with this.
So yeah, okay. The 5 matches will be announced. We'll do the Shinsuke stuff at the end. Okay, we'll do it at the end. We will go in the order that I introduced them, from Gunther versus Miz, all the way down, and Eli.
So in the order that
You're
it's on
going
the
first.
page. Wow, so creative, Cliff. Why you're the champion?
I get to make these decisions. No,
Shut
you would
up.
know it if you kept the belt for longer than 7 days.
Kelped, and you would understand how to speak English if you ever paid attention anywhere.
I work with fucking children, man. Come on, get it up, get it going.
I do too. Like, I legit work with children.
Ooh.
Let's see. Gunther, Miz. I can see them carrying this out long term. Give me Gunther. I see them carrying this out longer than just this match. Maybe Chad Gable gets involved. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso. There's a lot of
Okay.
ways they can go
Is it my
about it.
turn?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening
Yeah,
when you said the order.
It's your
I
turn.
was too busy taking care of business.
Taking care of business.
I'm going Gunther.
Gunther.
I am also picking Gunther. I don't think the Miz is the one that ends it. I really
Well,
don't.
He might be the one that ends it, just not now.
I think
Because
they
I mean,
get a
when you think
few
of
good
modern
matches.
day Intercontinental Champions, you think of Gunther, you think of the Miz.
I mean, I think it's Zack
think of
Ryder's
Dolph
1 day
Ziggler.
reign.
Okay, buddy.
Get the hell out of here.
I think of Kofi Kingston. Shut up.
I said Dolph Ziggler. Bite me.
We have Mami versus Zoe Stark. Eli, who you taking?
God, fucking. What is this really a question? Is this
Yeah.
really a question? I shit on my 4 horsewomen of women wrestlers that I think are absolute dog shit. We can get into the 5 horsemen of men wrestlers I hate the most.
It's almost like we
And
did
it
a draft
follows-
on that.
Soraya,
I don't think we did.
We did. We did
Zoe?
most hated professional wrestlers.
Naya,
Oh, I thought that was a list.
Well, it
And
was
Ronda.
a list. You're right.
Zoe's one of them. Give me Rhea.
Give me Mami.
Give me
it's
Miami.
Yeah, so far I don't think we really had any we've had to explain. I feel like they're all
Yeah.
pretty self-explanatory.
I agree. We have the men's WarGames match, though.
No. Go Carlito Santos next.
Okay.
What?
Because obviously Carlito and Santos are not main eventing
Yeah.
WarGames.
Yeah,
Can you
we'll
imagine? Can you
That's-
In a
imagine?
normal singles one-off match,
A nor-
Carlito and Santos are
It's the end of show
Also-
dark match.
also interesting tidbit here. This is Carlito's first pay-per-view / streaming live event match since Unforgiven 2007 with Triple H.
Oh God! Isn't that the same pay-per-view that Hardy fought Umaga?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'll look. Eli, give your
I'll probably
prediction
say,
and
let me look up the card real quick.
give your prediction and tell us why.
Carlito, I think that this builds momentum up for Santos building a heel. Oh God, Cliff's English is wearing off on me already. A heel character moving in with the LWO, not necessarily Legado del Fantasma leaving potentially, but I think you're going to get Dragon Lee. I think you're going to get Humberto and Angel Garza, I think is his name, from NXT coming back up. Maybe Legado leaves. I don't know. But I think Carlito beating Santos here with a little bit of help maybe would be a very... What?
We're reading the card.
Just finish. I'll read off the card after you're
done. The 07 card's
I
fucking
think
great.
Carlito here is a decent pick over Santos. What are you laughing about?
And also, I don't know if it was the go-home show to this, but it was around the same time as this. The main storyline on WWE television during this was Vince McMahon's illegitimate son.
Yes, it was.
God.
So the card goes like this. Unforgiven 2007, you had a dark match before the show between Kane and Kenny Dykstra. And Kane won that. CM Punk defeated
27 seconds.
Yeah, it was a 27-second dark match for Kane, absolutely squashing Kenny Dykstra. After that, you had CM Punk beating Elijah Burke to retain the ECW championship.
The new breed.
MVP and Matt Hardy defeated Deuce and Domino to retain the tag titles. Triple H defeated Carlito by pinfall in a no DQ match, but the no disqualification stipulation was only applied to Carlito, and Triple H had to abide by normal wrestling rules, so he couldn't cheat. Candice Michelle beat Beth Phoenix to retain the women's championship. God. Batista defeated the Great Khali and Rey Mysterio to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch beat Paul London and Brian Kendrick by pinfall to retain the World Tag Championships. Randy Orton beat John Cena by disqualification. Cena was the champ, so he retained.
Yeah.
And then Undertaker beat Mark Henry by pinfall.
Not for the title, in just a singles match.
Yeah, that was just a singles match.
Okay, so we're getting Carlito versus Santos in the main event, not the night here.
Yeah, apparently. If that doesn't scream 2007 WWE, I don't know what does.
We know what era of WWE we're getting back.
Who did you guess, Eli?
He picked Carlito.
Because I think it builds onto Santos' heel character to lose here.
I'm picking Santos. I think it makes more sense for Santos to win and break free from the LWO than it does Carlito to win. But that's just me. That's my personal opinion.
I'm also picking Santos. He needs the win after leaving the LWO like that. He needs the momentum.
Can you imagine I get the belt because of Carlito beating Santos?
Wait, you're a big Carlito guy, so
yeah. Match for card we will say will be the women's WarGames match. Eli, who do you have and why?
What? You don't think the women's match is going to main event?
No.
Kind of sexist of you to be TBA.
Is it because it's a women's match?
No, because it's probably going to open the show.
Why would it open the show?
Why are they good enough to open the show but not close it?
Because you want your best matches at open and close. I mean, that's why Carlito is going to be in the middle.
Why can't they end it? Why can't they be the better match of the two and end it?
Because in the main event, they're going to have this big return. So
had the return at the beginning and have an even better match at the end. You think they can't do that?
No, they want the pop.
I like how much you avoided falling into it. I gotta applaud you on that one. That was really good.
I've had practice recently at work with a bunch of other kind of bullshit, so don't worry. I am expert at dodging.
Man. Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, Becky. Who the hell made this team?
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck kind of shit Bleacher Report is cooking up, but they said in the Johnny Gargano Ludwig Kaiser match, the first the first little thing in like the notes, like notable moments and observations, says Samantha Irvin's pronunciation of Kaiser's name is so soothing for some reason. Why the fuck are you putting that on there? That is fully a personal. Like the dude writing this said, "All right, let me cook." What the fuck? Like the rest of these make sense. Like the way Kaiser countered a suicide dive looked great. Sure, Gargano and Ciampa having matching gear goes a long way towards making them feel like a more long term than it was in NXT. Fantastic. Kaiser's gut wrench slam counter looked awesome. Perfect. Why are we adding the pronunciation of Kaiser's name is so soothing for some reason?
And Vinci came out and distracted Kaiser, and Johnny Gargano got the win. That's what they could have put right there.
I don't get that.
That's what they could have put there.
I don't know what well, I'm sure that was in a description of the match.
But they could have put that like there instead of that doesn't make any sense.
Man, I don't know.
Bleacher Report, they feeling fucking...
Bleacher Report going wild right now.
They're on cocaine and pot.
They're on whatever Tony Khan's on, probably.
God. Oh yeah, the women's WarGames match.
Yeah, we got off topic.
Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, Becky. God, that team just doesn't sound okay to me. And then Bayley, Asuka, Io, Kyrie. Team. Fuck. I think it helps Damage Control to win here. But
that ain't happening.
Do you have
You know damn well that ain't happening.
I feel like you have Bayley get turned on here. I'm going Team Bianca.
Okay.
I just
put Team Faces.
Yeah, Team Face.
Team Faces.
Yeah, I don't see Damage Control winning this here, especially when they have to turn on Bayley at some point. And you know damn well a team of Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch are not gonna fucking lose.
Why do you think Shotzi's there?
That's just not gonna happen.
Why do you think Shotzi's there, except to eat the pinfall?
Takes pin.
It doesn't
Shotzi eats the pin. So
Shotzi's there to
Austin's
eat the pin.
Taking Team Faces.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm taking Team Faces.
Clutch taking Team Damage Control.
I am.
God.
It's Kyrie's big return. I think she's got to win.
Yeah, that's cool, and she can do the insane elbow all she fucking wants, and she'll still be over as hell. But yeah, Bayley's gonna be the one eating the pin here, and they're all gonna jump Bayley in the cage. Like that is exactly what's gonna happen. If I could gamble a point on it, I would.
I mean, you can.
Nah.
Moving on, the men's.
You just said you were going to.
Match. Man, the men's WarGames
I didn't expect
match
you to actually
is
let me.
Cody, Seth, Jay, and Sammy with a mystery opponent. I wonder who that's gonna partner. I wonder who that's gonna
mystery
be.
Teammate, buddy, teammate.
I changed it to partner. Versus Drew and the Judgment Day. Sorry, did I not sound excited about the Judgment Day? The Judgment Day.
Oh, you didn't have to do all that.
Bro had to peek his mic one time in the episode.
He peeked it earlier. What do you mean?
Well, it didn't peak on my end, so I heard it all clear. Don't worry. All right, Eli.
I'm taking Team Rhodes here.
Team Face.
Yeah, I don't.
This one's kind of a weird one where it could go either way, but
yeah, this one's tough. And I know Cliff's already taken the Judgment Day because he's a big Judgment Day dick rider. So,
it's Mami.
Do I dare to be different?
Is there a way we could tie? I wish we could tie. I really wish we could tie.
My thing is that TBA is the thing that's really Because we know Orton's coming back. Either for this or for Shinsuke. He's coming back for one of them.
My thought process with it was, and the reason I picked Team Rhodes is, yes, you have Randy come back, and if you have him face off against Seth and beat Seth, okay. If you have him turn against Seth, whatever. I still think there's enough to be able to go off of Randy coming in, helping his team win, because, I mean, it's Randy Orton as Survivor Series here we're talking about. It's not just Survivor Series, it's Randy Orton and Survivor Series. The last man standing majority of the time. His team always wins. That's the thought process I have going into this. And it's the only reason I'm picking Team Rhodes.
I think I'm going with Team Face. I mean, I don't know. Either team can win or lose this and they'll be fine because it's WarGames. It doesn't really affect anyone's real standing. So, like, I don't know. I see no hurt in... I see no hurt in Judgment Day losing here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm picking the Faces here too. Drew,
I don't know. Maybe I should.
Pin.
Maybe I should switch my pick because the Judgment Day theme just came on. If that's a sign, I don't know what is. But
we all picked the Faces.
Now the big one. Big question. We're going to
do it in two parts.
Yes, I want to propose this. I propose that the person coming in is one, and then whether Shinsuke wins or loses is something completely different.
I agree to that. However, it's not. You're not going to lose any points for guessing wrong for this.
Fuck.
That's bullshit. You should.
Okay,
lose
so then
I
shouldn't be. Then I should be able to abstain my guess. Then.
No, you have to guess it. It's on the card.
If it's on the card,
then that means we don't lose a point.
Without losing a point.
What do you mean you don't lose a point?
For the match
itself. Lose a point.
No. For the match itself.
The match itself, yeah. The match itself, whether he wins or loses.
The guess, you can lose a point.
You can't lose a point. Well, then I shouldn't
I think
have
that's
to
bullshit
guess.
because we have never done that before. So why change the rules now just so you can try and keep your title?
The matches have never been.
I'm talking about guessing who comes in.
If we're doing the guess and we're not doing abstaining, you have to do the losing point still.
Eli,
every single time that we've guessed.
Follow.
You know what? I don't fucking care what you two want to do. All right, you two do whatever you want to do.
I just agreed with you.
Whatever you two want to do, I don't fucking care. I'm calling my shot now. CM Punk is coming back and he's beating Shinsuke Nakamura. All right, I don't fucking care. You two divvy up the points however you want to do it. CM Punk's coming back and he's beating Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura is losing the match. There's my one match obligation. Doesn't matter who's coming back. Shinsuke is losing the match. My second obligation here, CM Punk is coming back. All right.
All right.
I agreed with him.
I'm just tired of hearing you two yapping.
Did I not agree? I agreed with him.
Dumb shit, all right?
I agreed with this
Eli,
motherfucker. And
do you wish to guess?
Are you guessing? Yes or no?
I don't have to say.
You're a bitch.
I've been called worse on the daily.
Yeah. I feel that. Shit. I'm trying to think of everybody that's been injured recently that's still on the shelf and or coming back.
All I'm saying is it's a little too suspicious that when, Survivor Series gets closer and closer, that there's less reports of CM Punk and WWE talking. Simply throwing that out there. What, 2 months ago, every other day you were getting a different fucking side of the story. Oh, we're talking. We've never talked. We're in talks currently. We don't want to re-sign him. Well, never say never. And here we are. This is Saturday. Radio silence from both ends. All I'm saying.
I think I'm gonna have to double Austin's picks here. It's just, as much as I would love Mojo Rawley to be the surprise.
I can't believe homie's actually still stuck on that.
Yeah, I bet you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Like, Mojo Rawley comes out and then gets beat in 5 seconds just for CM Punk to come in. I can't think of any male wrestlers that have been on the shelf.
Orton and CM Punk. Orton's literally the only one in my eyes. So, I mean...
Unless you do Big
You could have
E.
Uncle Howdy come out.
You could. There you go.
Outside the box a little bit.
You could have Big
Have
E,
Goldberg
but
come
I think
back?
Big E said that he
Goldberg
can't
was
come
a free
back.
agent.
Hey, Goldberg with the hair?
Oh no.
Goldberg with the hair?
Oh no. Oh no.
Is John
Who
Combs'
else is
son
out there?
able to wrestle yet?
Oh,
The one that
what's
won the
his
title
name?
with Braun Strowman?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, him.
Nicholas?
Is Nicholas able to come
Nicholas sighting?
in?
Balls
This
Mahoney.
comes on the same week, by the way, that Joe
Balls
Flacco
Mahoney
signed
is
with
dead.
the Browns.
Balls Mahoney
Like-
is dead.
Nothing's
I
going to
heard
surprise
you.
me at this point.
No, Joe Flacco didn't sign with the Browns.
Joe Flacco signed with the Browns.
On
No,
the
he
practice
didn't.
squad.
He's there. He's in Cleveland.
Oh, they did it 3 hours ago. My apologies.
He's with Cleveland.
Because I saw him, I saw that they tried him out and then they didn't offer him a contract that day. I think that was Friday, so it looks like they offered him a contract yesterday. And he
Yeah,
signed
after
it
the
today.
quarterback played on Sunday, I would offer anybody a contract.
Eli quit stalling.
You shit on DTR that much, buddy? That's absurd. He won his first NFL game.
I'm
The fuck do you
snagging
mean?
the CM Punk and CM Punk. It makes too much
The
sense.
Shin loss and CM Punk.
Shin loss and CM Punk. It makes too much sense. If it ain't Mojo, it's got to be Punk.
Oh, that's a hey. Ryback.
Oh, there you
Shut the
go.
hell up.
Ryback.
Bring Ryback instead of
No.
CM Punk. No. Oh,
I'll pick Velveteen Dream over that.
oh, what's his name? He was the world's champion.
Hey,
and
I like where you go with that. I like that train of thought, baby.
NWA world's champion.
Nick Aldis.
Nope, other one.
Tyrus
Oh,
retired.
Tyrus.
Tyrus, yeah, Tyrus
He
isn't in
retired.
the NWA anymore. Bring back the Funkadactyls.
No, he retired for professional
Yeah,
wrestling.
He retired.
Never say never in professional wrestling.
Well, Cliff.
That does leave it to me, doesn't it?
Yep, it does.
Well, shit. Oh,
What?
Eli's camera?
What?
He's fine.
Okay, for me it just shows the black screen. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, you
Um,
did that a little bit ago, too.
Oh, I did? Shit.
I just let you be.
Fair enough.
Because I was staying professional
Yeah, he
and not
didn't call
calling
you
it
out
out.
on it, dude.
Come
on, dude.
I didn't want to have to stop. I didn't want to have to be in the middle of the sentence and
I need to
stop.
pull you aside and teach you some manners about broadcasting, alright? I need to have a class with you.
This is the man
So
that
you
went
gonna give
3-0 in NHL hits. Look at
right
that
there,
man.
baby. Ah!
Hockey
Ah!
specimen
Ah!
right there.
Ah.
Team Canada, the Pirates. I can't remember the other team. Look at this
The
man.
New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, that's
So-
probably why I don't remember the team.
Here's what I'm going to do. With the qualifier that Austin installed earlier, about if the person you guess for the Shin match gets put into the, like say if they're the ones for the WarGames match, you get to re-guess. I'm going to give
Mhm.
both my guesses. Because I'm guessing it's going to be Randy answering Shin. I'm guessing it's going
He's
to
gonna
be Randy.
take CM Punk as the weak guess.
Yes, and if Randy...
No, you don't get to do that. I said if.
Yeah.
You can't plan ahead.
I don't want to have to record something else to
No.
have to throw something out there.
Listen. We will any continuity errors will be cleared up next week.
Okay.
That is next week podcast issue. This week, you are banking on a Randy Orton return.
Okay.
To be continued.
I was just trying to save a headache for later. But yeah,
All right, so then is Shinsuke winning?
Shin's losing. Shin's losing.
Okay.
It's going to be a
We all have Shin losing the open challenge.
Well, because he's losing to whoever comes back.
It's going to be Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to.
Oh, it might be, though.
He's
I
injured.
saw Omos. I saw people talking about Omos.
They
If
keep
it's Omos,
bringing
I
him
give
back
up.
is my thing. He keeps going away and coming back. So, yeah. But yeah, if Randy Orton gets added in tonight, I guess we'll fix the continuity error next time. But don't you dare hit me with the Foxy dum right now. Come on. Come on. And there we go. Back-to-back weeks of predictions in the books. We keeping up to date here at the Ace in the Hole podcast. So that's why we all are on our phones trying to see if the return has happened yet.
No, I was looking
It's
at
not.
stickers.
No.
It's
Me and
currently
Eli are.
Imperium self-imploding. It's Imperium self-imploding. I'm watching it happening.
So does that mean that Miz is going to win? Get a little
No.
Miz win?
Bro, it's crazy how red my neck gets. Like, I just itched it,
Yep.
and it looks like I got attacked.
You've been
wild.
mauled. Live on,
Looks like I got goozled by fucking Undertaker.
live on podcast.
Going for a chokeslam.
Jump.
Looks like I got Stan Hansen lariated right across the neck.
It does look like it. So it is time for our end of show gimmicks. Austin, you have graciously given Eli's your gimmick that you usually have, so that means that you have his gimmick. Who is your match
I
of the
got
week,
5.
Austin?
Yeah,
Five.
I didn't really want to. I didn't want to put in the effort of doing anything this week, so I went match of the week because it was an easy pick. Obviously, the death match classic that is Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. I mean, I'm a death match lover. I've never seen a man drink another blood's man out of his
Another
fucking
blood's
head, and
man?
another man's blood.
Another blood's man.
Another man's blood out of his dome and spit it out into the air. I mean, there was 1,000 different other things that happened, but I mean, that's my match of the week.
Oh god.
That's a very solid match of the week. All right, Eli.
Oh.
Hey, I haven't
Yeah.
had anything to eat today, so you know the Coors Light. Maybe doing a little talking for me right now.
just
yeah,
like you in
jacket of a champion,
Austin.
shoes of a champion.
did you say shoes
Shoes
of a
of a
Am I going
champion?
first?
Well, I need to use the bathroom,
So
so this Coors Light is doing a little bit of talking in a different way.
So wait, before you
So,
walk away, say a number, and that's which one I'll guess. 4.
Fortune 4,
There
baby.
you go. I'm
Fortune
guessing
4.
number 4.
3,
Eli.
4.
Fortune 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I want to know if I'm going top to bottom or bottom to top.
It's up to you. Pick.
Both of these I think would be pretty easy for you to do. But I'm gonna go with this one.
All right.
Alright. This team was established February 9th, 1996. Their first season was 1996.
You're doing
They
teams?
are still a current team. Yeah,
They're
I'm
still
doing teams
active?
and 2 players. I have 3 teams, 2 players. They are still active. According to the Wikipedia, their team colors are purple, black, and metallic gold. I couldn't have told you this, but Wikipedia says it, so I had to believe it.
Purple, black, and metallic gold.
They are a 2-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time conference champions, 6-time division champions. They have made the playoffs 14 times. They have had 2 different stadiums. One in 1996 to 1997, and one currently since 1998.
Stop. Give me the
Mhm.
Ravens.
There it is. Yeah. That was
I didn't
one of my
know
easier
that
ones.
metallic gold counted as a color.
I didn't know it either. But I'm colorblind, so I don't really give a damn. Austin, Cliff, 1 through 4.
Are we doing teams?
Teams, and I have 2 players.
Okay.
We're doing number 1 because that's the one you would have thought of first.
Ooh. Austin, are you ready?
I suppose.
This team was established June 4th, 1944. Their first season was 1946. They have they're still a current team. Been a part of the NFL since 1950. They were in the All-America Football Conference 1946 to 1949.
So they're in the AFL.
They have 8 league championships, 4 AAFC championships, and 4 NFL championships. They have 11 conference championships, 12 division championships, and have had 29 playoff appearances. They have had 2 stadiums, one 1946 to 1995, and one 1999 to present. Their colors.
Where were they at from 95 to 99? Were they just non-existent?
Their colors are obvious, so I cannot say them. And I can explain where they were when it happens. You want a hint?
So, that one's rough.
Yeah, so 4 Super Bowls.
This is my
he specifically said league championships.
League championships.
No, he said 4.
4 NFL championships.
4 Super Bowls.
No. 4 NFL championships.
I don't like the wording on that.
Why does that make me feel like it's the Browns?
It's 4.
It is the Browns, isn't it? It is the Browns.
This was pre-NFL AFL. This is my favorite tidbit of information. They have 4 NFL championships, but no fucking Super Bowls.
That's great.
They never made a Super Bowl.
They are decorated more than the Steelers and the Patriots, but not. No. Can't give them shit.
Nah.
They've been to the playoffs 29 times, by the way.
Yeah, back when they had that historic 8 league championship run.
You know what,
So,
Eli? You should have guessed Ted DiBiase Jr.
1995 was the last time they were in Cleveland Stadium.
No action.
Cleveland Browns Stadium, 1999. Yeah. Does anybody know what happened between that?
They relocated.
No, that's why I asked.
They relocated and Cleveland didn't have a football team.
Do you remember Baltimore?
Yep. They relocated to Baltimore and then they gave Cleveland another team.
And they got suspended. So then they became the Cleveland Browns again.
Speaking of suspensions, can we talk about how JMU isn't allowed to go bowling?
I'm so shitty about that.
They aren't even allowed to play for a conference title.
All right.
It's absurd.
I'm
starting to think Brian Bosworth was onto something with his NCAA shirt way back when.
The Boz knows.
Boz. What was it? National Communist Athletic Association or something?
Oh, God. Don't make me look that up
3.
now.
3. 1, 2,
I got to
3.
guess, so you look it up.
Hey, I love it. All right.
National Communist Against Athletes.
That sounds about right.
Was what
this team?
He wore a shirt.
Nope.
Yeah, you're good.
This team was founded in 1967. I cannot give the colors. They have 5 Stanley Cups, 6 conference championships, 1 President's Trophy, 9 division championships.
Only 1 President's Trophy, but 5 Stanley Cups?
1 President's Trophy. 5 Stanley Cups.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
That's it.
That's all you're going to give me?
He said, fuck you. I even give you guys more to work with. That's crazy.
Nah. See. I've been going through shit with you two on these
Cool, I want a
sports
hint.
teams. Fuck you. They are in the Eastern Conference Metropolitan Division.
That's it?
Hang on. I'm trying to think of something that wouldn't immediately give it away. It's very difficult.
You underestimate how much I know hockey.
They are not one of the original 6 teams of the NHL. They were founded during the 1967 expansion. The original colors were dark blue, light blue, and white.
That's what they started as?
Mm-hmm. That is no longer their colors.
The Hartford Whalers.
I want to say
They
the Atlanta
changed the
Thrashers,
colors.
but no.
They changed the colors to match with another team in their city.
In their
in
city?
1920s. In the 1920s.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy.
Oh, is this
So
the Penguins?
Easy. No,
Oh, yeah.
you idiot!
It's the Penguins.
Oh.
Yeah, they matched
They
with
matched
the Steelers.
No.
Oh,
They-
I
It was
thought
the
you were talking
Pirates.
about another hockey team.
Oh.
I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
it was the
another
Pirates,
hockey team.
because the Steelers were not that color. The Steelers didn't do that because remember the Steelers and Eagles?
I thought you were. When you said that, I thought team. I thought you meant hockey team. So I was thinking one of the New York teams,
Yeah,
the New York
yeah,
Islanders or the New York Rangers.
No.
Nope.
I get it now. I see Miz up there cutting a promo. I get it now. I was just saying when I heard it, when I heard it, it was just I immediately went to New York. That's why I said that.
Nah.
All right,
All
Austin's
right.
doing 2.
2? Oh, that's great. You guys get a guess on the same one. This man was
Did he play
born
for the Dream
February
Team?
27th, 1976. Rodman did not play for the Dream Team.
Rodman was not on the Dream Team.
He was drafted 1997, round 1, pick 13. He comes from California, college. He played for 2
He went
teams
to Cal?
in his career. He went to Cal. He is a 6-time first team All-Pro, 4-time second team All-Pro, 14-time Pro Bowler, NFL receptions leader, NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, NFL 100th Anniversary All-Time Team, PFWA All-Rookie Team, 1997, Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Fame, fuck me, Consensus All-American, first-time All-Pac-10, most career receiving yards by his position.
The Pac-10. It wasn't even the Pac-12
Most
yet.
career
no.
receptions
Now it's going to be the
by
the
his-
Pac-2.
by his position.
That's
His receptions,
crazy.
1,325. Receiving yards, 15,127. Receiving touchdowns, 111. He is retired.
But this man is a Chiefs legend, apparently.
And I dropped one of
Yeah.
my hints on accident.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I mean, you did make it kind of easy. Oh man. Give me a hint because, like, I'm not that in touch with Chiefs
He spent
like history,
his
but
first 12 seasons with the Chiefs, and he was drafted by the Chiefs, and then he finished his last 5 seasons in 2013 with the Falcons.
this is an absolute nothing, man. That's crazy. Oh man. Is he a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame or just the Chiefs Hall of Fame?
Just the Chiefs Hall of Fame. He was an All-American in 1996.
Well, I mean, I figured he would be.
Did you say 96?
13th overall.
1996. California College, 1994, 1996. Picked up in the draft, 1997. First round, 13th pick.
Of what draft? I'm looking it up. I don't know who it is.
1997. This upsets
97
me.
draft.
This upsets me.
That I don't know it, or
That neither of you know it. Even with my fuck up, you should have known it. He
that's my thing
appeared
though. Is like I
in
don't.
270 of 272 regular season games and only lost 2 fumbles.
I don't know why you have such a hard on for this guy,
1,327.
Eli. Like, I get it, he was good, but I don't get it.
He was great.
He was good.
He was great.
He was not.
I still have
great.
one more hint, don't I?
No. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I do.
I fucked up. I gave it a hint for free on accident.
Yeah, so give me another hint then.
My bad. He is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 2019. Sorry,
That's
my bad.
what I was
That is
just
my bad.
looking
That
up.
is my bad.
Jesus Christ!
That
Come
is
on,
What happens when you take a
dude.
week off, Austin?
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck you.
Ooh, can I give a hint? This is a good hint.
Give it.
The trade, when he was traded for a second round pick.
To what team?
Atlanta.
The team that would later get him. It was also a trade up past the Oilers. The Oilers was still a team.
97 draft. Played for the Chiefs. Went to the Falcons. Is a member of the Hall of Fame.
All
Tight
of his
end.
stats are in receptions.
I'll give you that one
that's
finally.
Yeah,
Tight end.
That's a good one.
I'll bring. Oh, that's
That's
Tony
a-
Gonzalez
yeah,
then.
yeah,
baby.
that was the
That's
easiest
Tony
hint you could
Gonzalez
have given
then,
him,
baby.
Eli. God,
This man was struggling to not
you
getting
never.
it.
I
God.
specifically didn't
All right.
say tight end in mine. God,
I'm not going to say his position.
Because I was thinking wide receivers. I wasn't thinking.
This is not his position. I'm not going to give his position, but I'm going to give this one to both of you. This man was born September 2nd, 1948. He played for Louisiana Tech, 1966 to 1969. NFL Draft, 1970, Round 1, Pick 1. He played for the same team his whole career. He is a 4-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, most valuable player, first-time All-Pro,
Austin,
first
do you
team
got
All-Pro,
this one? I'm gonna
three-time
go ahead and
Pro
get my guesses ready.
2-time NFL passing touchdown leader, NFL 1970s All-Decade Team, Sports Illustrated Man of the Year, 1979, Bell Bird
That's
Award
crazy.
winner, 1978. He is in his team's Hall of Fame, Hall of Honor, All-Time Team. He's in Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, 1988. Louisiana Tech's Athletic Hall of Fame. First Team Little All-American, 1969. His touchdown to interception, 212 to 210. Passing yards, 27,989. Completion percentage, 51.9. Passer rating, 70.9. Rushing yards? God, that's weird. Okay. Rushing yards, 2,257. Rushing touchdowns, 32. He is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the College Football Hall of Fame.
He's also an analyst on an NFL show.
You can catch him weekly.
Do you know who this is, Cliff?
I want Cliff. No, Austin, you know it. I want Cliff to guess it. I
That's
know
why.
you
That's
know
why
who
I
this
asked.
is.
Oh, what?
I know
I
you
know
know
who
who this
it
is.
Sorry, I was getting my guesses ready. What?
Come on, Cliff. Who do you think it is?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
I know who it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I tuned out after I saw that smile on Austin's face. So
It's Terry Bradshaw.
It's motherfucking Bradshaw.
Terry motherfucking Bradshaw, baby.
Motherfucking Bradshaw. See him weekly on TV. Win his money.
all right, we'll make this quick. These they don't have a lot. So
You better. I'm hungry. Oh, that's not good.
all right, Eli, 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm. 3.
Okay, you're doing 3. All right. Support
shit.
All Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion one time and is the current Heavyweight Champion. Cleveland All Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion one time and North American Tag Team Champion 2 times. Continental Wrestling Federation champion 1 time. DDT Pro Iron Heavy Metalweight champion 1 time. East Coast Wrestling Association Super 8 tournament in 2014. European Wrestling Promotion CPW Intercontinental champion, CPW Tag Team champion 1 time. Extreme Ring Action Heavyweight champion, Far North Wrestling Cruiserweight champion, Firestorm Pro Wrestling Heavyweight champion, German Stampede Wrestling Breakthrough champion 2 times, German Wrestling Federation Berlin champion, Hood Mark Lucha Libre champion 1 time, International Wrestling Australia Heavyweight champion 1 time, Independent Wrestling Association Mid-South, IWA Mid-South Heavyweight champion 1 time, International Wrestling Cartel Tag Team champion 2 time, AAA Best High Flyer Award 1 time, Lucha Underground Trios champion 3 times and Unique Opportunity Tournament, Mid-Ohio Wrestling Cruiserweight champion, Mondo Lucha Tag Team champion 1 time, NWA Upstate Tag Team champion 1 time, New Era Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight champion 1 time and Tag Team champion 1 time, Next Generation Wrestling champion 1 time, Old Wrestling World champion 1 time, Pro Wrestling Illustrated ranked him 88 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in 2014. Pro Wrestling Ohio / Prime Wrestling Heavyweight champion and TV champion.
I thought you said these dudes didn't have a lot to them.
We're getting there. Qatar Pro Wrestling King of the Ladder Match champion 1 time, Smash Wrestling champion 1 time, Swiss Wrestling Entertainment champion 1 time, a King of Switzerland champion, a Top Tier Wrestling Heavyweight champion 1 time, Union of Independent Professional Wrestlers Heavyweight champion 1 time, UWA Hardcore Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight champion 2 times, X-Site Wrestling Heavyweight champion 1 time, Wrestling Pro Essence WPE champion 1 time, and Extreme Pro Wrestling World Tag Team champion 2 times.
This dude has done nothing notable in his entire career. That's crazy.
Can I get a hint?
This man has been in... Oh, that's the wrong one. This man has been in 1 Luchas de Apuestas.
Oh yeah, because that explains so much fucking to me.
A mask versus mask match. He has been in 1 of those. The only way you would know him, Eli, unless you're really big into the indies, was either from his stuff on Wrestling Society X or Lucha Underground.
that
Wrestling
checks
Society
out.
X and Lucha
He
Underground.
was a...
Oh, is this
He
is this that one dude you have an ungodly hard on for?
you.
Of course
He
it
was
is.
on American Ninja Warrior Season 6, Backyard Wrestling, A Passion for Pain DVD. He was in the 2003 video game Backyard Wrestling, Don't Try This at Home. He has his own clothing company. And he starred as a fictionalized version of himself in the Indiegogo crowdfunded wrestling suspense thriller film Powerbomb.
Is this okay?
I'm sorry. Another hint?
This man is known by many names. He has had several different names throughout his entire pro wrestling career. He actually did wrestle for WWE for a time.
Is this El Ligero?
No, this is Matt Cross, Son of Havoc.
Can I get points for guessing El Ligero on that?
No, but that is deep in your bag. I'll give you that.
I don't think El Ligero was ever in Lucha Underground.
No.
I was reaching.
3-time
I was
trios
reaching
champion
'cause
and the only
You
unique
said
opportunity winner.
WXS.
You didn't say that in the
I said-
championships, though, did
Yeah,
you?
I said unique opportunity.
See, I guessed all of that without knowing he actually won anything at Lucha Underground. You just said Lucha Underground. I already knew who it
Fair
was.
enough.
I had to run through everybody that Cliff randomly says the name to.
All right, Austin.
Now, Cliff has an ungodly hard-on for Matt
He
Cross.
is my favorite indie professional wrestler. And I haven't done him yet. That was the first time. Austin, 1 through 4.
One.
That's why you still have a hard on for him.
All right. International Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. He is inducted. New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Heavyweight Champion 1 time.
Wait, is that the new one? Is that the new one?
It is the original version.
Okay, so it's not the new
Yes,
one.
IWGP Heavyweight Championship original version 1 time. IWGP League Tournament once. MSG Tag League Tournament twice. Great 18 Club inductee. Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum, he is inducted. Pro Wrestling Illustrated gave him Comeback of the Year twice, Feud of the Year once, Inspirational Wrestler of the Year twice, Match of the Year 4 times, Most Hated Wrestler of the Year twice, Most Popular Wrestler of the Year 3 times, and Wrestler of the Year 3 times. He was ranked number 1 multiple times, and then was ranked 44 and 57 in the top 100 tag teams of the PWI years. Southeastern Championship Wrestling NWA Southeastern Heavyweight Champion Northern Division 1 time and Southern Division 2 times. Tokyo Sports gave him Best Foreigner Award and Match of the Year. WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
See, my
6
issue
times.
is you aren't giving me years with these, so I have no idea what the time span is.
Well, I
here.
just said WCW.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he had his best work in WCW.
I'm sorry, I spaced out. What about WCW?
WCW World Heavyweight Champion 6 times.
Thank you.
WWE WWF Champion 6 times. WWE Tag Team Champion 1 time. He is a Royal Rumble winner, and he is in the Hall of Fame. Wrestling Observer newsletter gave him Strongest Wrestler, Best Babyface for 9 years. Best Box Office Draw, Best Gimmick, Feud of the Year twice, Most Charismatic 6 times. Most Embarrassing Wrestler 4 times, Most Obnoxious twice, Most Overrated 6 times, Most Unimproved twice, Reader's Least Favorite Wrestler 9 times, Worst Feud of the Year 4 times, Worst on Interviews, Worst Wrestler once, Worst Work Match of the Year, Worst Work Match of the Year, Worst Work Match of the Year, and Worst Work Match of the Year, and he is also in the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame.
I hate you.
This man has a Kids' Choice Award.
I hate you. I hate you. This man's a 12-time World Heavyweight Champion. 13-time.
The WCW shit is throwing me off.
It is.
6-time. He's a 6-time, and a 6-time, and a 1-time. He's a nobody.
Give me a hint.
Okay.
I know this. The WCW shit is just throwing me
My
off.
hint is I'm going to go back through and I'm going to give you some of the years. Are you ready? Because I did that on purpose. All right.
Yeah.
The IWGP League Tournament was in 83. The MSG Tag League Tournament was in 82 and 83. Comeback of the Year from Pro Wrestling Illustrated was in both 94 and 02. Feud of the Year was in 86. Inspirational Wrestler of the Year was in 1983 and 99. His matches of the year were in 85, 88, 1990, and 02.
Yeah. It's Hulk Hogan, fucking bitch.
He won the MSG Tag League Tournament with Antonio Inoki.
Yeah.
He won the belt beating Inoki.
Yep.
This man got rocket packed to the moon. You know what title is missing on his repertoire? The AWA title.
Yep, that is correct. It wasn't in there. Now that you said it out loud, it wasn't there.
Because he never won it. That's what cost him in the end.
Yeah.
All right, Eli, 1 through 3.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said best foreigner and you were reading off all the NJPW stuff, I high-key thought you were going on like Brock Lesnar.
I
was like, okay.
I thought at
and then
first...
you said WCW. I said, what the fuck? I said, okay, never mind.
You say number 1, Eli?
Number 1. Number one.
All right.
Fuckface.
George Tragos Luthrez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I fucking quit.
Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Tag Team. This is a tag team. Tag Team Championship 1 time. IWGP Tag Team Champion 2 times. Preston City Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time. Pro Wrestling America Tag Team Champion 1 time. They won Match of the Year and were Tag Team of the Year twice. And then PWI ranked them number 2 of the best 100 tag teams of the PWI years. Pure Action Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time. United Wrestling Federation Rock and Roll Express Champion 1 time. World Championship Wrestling, one of them was the World Heavyweight Champion. They, between the two of them, had 5 World Television Championship reigns. They were NWA Mid-Atlantic / WCW World Tag Team Champion 7 times. NWA WCW United States Tag Team Champion 1 time. And the Pat O'Connor Memorial Tag Team Tournament. In the World Wrestling Federation / WWE, they won the WWF Tag Team Championship 2 times and are inducted into the Hall of Fame. The Wrestling Observer newsletter gave them Match of the Year in 91 and Tag Team of the Year in 1990. And that is it.
First and foremost, hang on.
大家好，我是 Elijah，带着 The Whole 的 Ace 来到中国。
You do realize
That was Chinese for hi everyone. I'm Elijah, bringing Ace from the hole to China.
at least he's embracing his role because we're sending him over to Shanghai.
That was in traditional Chinese. Secondly, is I had a team come to mind, but I want a hint. I had a team come to mind.
They actually had a stint in ECW. They went...
Rock and Roll Express?
Is that a guess?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Well, I was going to elaborate, but I guess I don't have to
No,
now.
elaborate, please. Come on. I still have...
You don't have
one more guess.
anything.
Come on.
Okay.
Elaborate.
The career... This is all of the places they've wrestled in no particular order. ECW, WWF, WCW, then they separated, and then they've come back and apart and back and apart in New Japan, TNA, and some say they're still having some reunions every once in a while.
Some say they're still having reunions. WCW, there was no NWA in there.
Their most recent reunion was when they got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
So there's no NWA.
There is not, but they were NWA
ECW.
champions when their time with WCW. Because WCW, NWA.
What the fuck?
Austin, do you know this
Still
one?
having reunions.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been paying attention to my own shit
Fair
over
enough.
here, esports wise, so I haven't been listening.
Like I said, the last reunion they had was in
That's
2022 when they were inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Uh-huh.
They haven't had any documented reunions since then.
'22 Hall of Fame. ECW, WCW, WWF, WWE.
I did not say WWE, just WWF.
WWF. That doesn't help. None of this helps. Because that ECW one just throws a fucking wrench into all the different tag teams. ECW had a weird amalgamation of tag teams. God, I don't know. WCW tag teams is weird too. Oh, the Steiners.
That is correct. The big bad booty daddy.
Big Papa Bump.
All right, Austin, I'm choosing this one for you. I'm sorry.
Putting the WCW NWA Tag Team title reign with them.
Holla if you hear me, baby.
You ready?
What did they do in ECW?
Yep. All right. They were in ECW in 1995.
They were in and they were out.
All right, Absolute Intense Wrestling Absolute Champion one time. Big Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion one time. Combat Zone Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion 4 times. Iron Man Champion 2 times. World Tag Team Champion 4 times. Ultraviolet Underground Champion twice. Interpromotional Hardcore Champion 1 time. Deathmatch Champion 1 time. Tournament of Death. And in the Hall of Fame for CZW.
What year was the Tournament of Death?
I think I'm going to make that cost a hint.
Nah, you can give that to me.
I think I'm going to make that cost a hint.
You can give that to me. You can give that to me.
It was Tournament of Death. Can I tell you what tournament it was instead? It was Tournament of Death V.
5. Okay. Tournament of Death 5. Very early on in its infancy.
All right. Game Changer Wrestling GCW World Champion 3 times, Tag Team Champion 1 time, Tournament of Survival, and the Nick Gage Invitational Ultraviolet Tournament 4. Horror Slam Wrestling Deathmatch Champion 1 time, IPW Hardcore Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time, Independent Wrestling Association Mid-South, Mid-South Heavyweight Champion 1 time, Strong Style Champion 1 time, and King of Deathmatch in 2018, if you want to know the year. Insane Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion 1 time, Jersey All-Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion 1 time, On Point Wrestling Heavyweight Champion 1 time. He was the Independent Wrestler of the Year via Pro Wrestling Illustrated and was ranked...
Wait. So you're telling me this dude won his own tournament?
I don't know, did he?
Is it Antonio Inoki?
Go back to the Nick Gage thing. Read that back out. Because this is Nick Gage.
Nick Gage Invitation Ultraviolet Tournament 4. It is Nick Gage.
So he won his own tournament.
He did. This man won his own
That's
hardcore
some Antonio Inoki shit.
No shit. Antonio Inoki of death matches, bro. Crazy. I never knew he won his own tournament.
In 2019.
I knew who it was
Jeff
after you
Jarrett
said
that. Make a belt, make a stipulation, and win it.
I knew who it was after you said TOD 5, but I didn't know he won his own fucking tournament. That's crazy.
Yep, he won the Nick Gage Invitational.
That's some Inokiism shit right there.
2019. All right. Last one. Both of you are going to do it together because that's how we've been doing it tonight. All-American Wrestling Heavyweight Champion 1 time, Capital City Championship Combat C4 Champion 1 time, C4 Tag Team Champion 1 time, and C4 Championship Tournament. Combat Zone Wrestling Iron Man Champion 1 time. Elite Wrestling Revolution Heavyweight Champion 1 time, the Elite 8, and the Elite Wrestling Revolution Championship Tournament. International Wrestling Syndicate Canadian Championship 1 time, and World Heavyweight Champion 3 time. North Shore Pro Wrestling Champion 1 time. Pro Wrestling Gorilla World Champion 3 times, and World Tag Team Champion 3 times. He was ranked number 3 of the top 500 by the PWI. He is in the Quebec Wrestling Hall of Fame. Ring of Honor World Champion 1 time, World Tag Team Champion 1 time, and World Championship number 1 Contender Tournament, and was given Match of the Decade. Rolling Stone gave him the best heel, best promos, best storyline, ranked him number 6 of the top 10 best WWE wrestlers, Rookie of the Year, Match of the Year, and Wrestler of the Half Year. SoCal Uncensored, Match of the Year in 2011, and Wrestler of the Year 3 times. Sports Illustrated gave him number 7 of the top 10 wrestlers. Wrestling Observer Newsletter gave him the best brawler 3 times and Feud of the Year once. Squared Circle Wrestling Heavyweight Champion 1 time and Tag Team Champion 1 time. And in the World Wrestling Entertainment, Universal Champion 1 time, NXT Champion 1 time, Intercontinental Champion twice, United States Champion 3 times, Raw Tag Team Champion 1 time, SmackDown Champion 1 time, and is a Grand Slam Champion.
Well, Eli, who is it?
So he's won the NXT title twice?
Once.
SmackDown tag title once. Raw title twice?
Once.
and is Universal Champion. So he's only a one-time tag team champion. So it was the same time each. There was no separation between the two.
I never said that.
I am saying that. There's no fucking way. For him to be Universal Champion once, NXT Champion twice,
NXT once.
and
Intercontinental twice.
NXT once, Intercontinental twice, United States 3 times?
Yes.
Give me a hint.
This
I
is
have an
Dolph
idea.
Ziggler.
Nope.
No,
Damn.
it's not.
Okay,
What the
okay,
fuck?
okay. Bro, my bad. I wasn't listening to half of the shit, alright?
This man has been in one lucha de apuesta. Honestly, this man was half of what is arguably the best indie match of the 2010s.
He was
Calling
on
it-
a mask match.
Calling it
Is
NXT.
this I'm not asking you, Cliff, I'm asking Eli,
okay.
alright? Is this Sami Zayn?
Sami
One
Zayn's
time
never been
NXT
Universal
or is it-
Champion.
Is it Kevin Owens? Sami Zayn is a 2-time. He got to be a 2-time Intercontinental.
Is he?
He held it
Sami
at
Zayn
least
never
that
won
one time.
Sami Zayn never won the Universal
Oh yeah,
Championship.
Universal Champion. Yeah, okay.
Kevin Owens won the NXT Championship when it was the long strap. What all
But
has
he
Kevin
won it
Owens
more than
won?
once, didn't he?
What all has Kevin Owens
I don't
won
think
it,
he's a
did he?
2-time Intercontinental champ.
He won it when it was the white belt. I don't think he won it when it was gold.
Is this? I'm not asking you, Cliff. I'm asking
Okay.
Eli. Is this Ricochet?
Ricochet was never Universal Champion.
Did this man do anything in Lucha Underground?
Yeah, is that you're
That's a
asking
hint.
for a
Did
hint?
you? I'm asking for clarification. Did you read that off?
There
Like,
was no
was
Lucha
he-
Underground titles. There was no Lucha Underground achievements.
Okay, so then it's not Ricochet.
Well, him and Prince
Ricochet
Puma
also
are
was
different
never
people.
Universal Champion.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Prince Puma is Ricochet,
I
alright?
wasn't
Be
about
on
to
this
take him in the
goddamn
Ultimate
thing.
Universal
Go draft.
Champions. Universal Champions. Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah. My bad, bro. My
You
bad,
have
okay.
Same. Kevin Owens. Gosh, now you got me doing it. Finn Balor. Braun Strowman. Finn Balor faced off against Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship.
No.
Finn Balor
One-
is a
one of-
three-time NXT champion. He's a former one-time Universal Champion. He was the inaugural Universal Champion. He is the current tag title holder, but Cliff can't say that. He's only ever won it once each. Because Finn won it twice as the big belt and as the gold belt.
He's only won the NXT title a single time.
Finn Balor hasn't. Finn Balor's won it 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion. Has he ever won the...
This dude has only won the NXT Championship one time. A single time.
God, my
Yeah.
brain, that one's hurting my brain, too. One-time Universal, one-time NXT.
I keep forgetting about the Universal. Because
God.
you pretty much who's won the NXT title and the Universal title. That's what it comes down to. One time apiece.
It is a very short list. I'm
Seth?
looking at it right now.
Seth. Kevin. Finn.
Seth's not a bad one. Seth's
But
not
Finn-
a bad one.
Mm.
Seth is not a bad guess.
But he's held the tag titles more. Because it's only one apiece. And Seth has never
Has he
won
though?
the SmackDown tag titles. He's only won the Raw. He held it with Jason
Are
Jordan.
you
and
sure?
He won it with Dean Ambrose. And he won it with Jason Jordan.
I don't know, man.
Seth has
Seth
never
Rollins
won
is
the SmackDown tag titles.
Seth is a good guess,
But
dude.
he's never won the SmackDown Tag Championship.
Bro, he has to have.
He
I'm
never
telling
did.
you, he has to have.
He
There's
never
no way.
won the SmackDown Tag title. He won the Raw Tag title. Seth has never been on SmackDown since the brand split. So it's been Raw every single time.
Wait. Seth is a 2-time Universal Champion anyway, so why are we arguing?
No, yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. Kevin Owens is the only one that sounds right here. Because he had the rivalry
and
with AJ, he had the rivalry with John, and then he had another rivalry for the United States Championship. He has held the Intercontinental Championship for a confirmed 2 times.
Bro, this
Damn,
is crazy. I
bro.
didn't expect this to be the hard one.
It's
Well,
that
it's 'cause you
weird
got-
1-1
Yeah,
and
you-
then 3 and 2.
Well, you got me and him keep forgetting one title that the dude's held. So it's just fucking...
1 Universal, 1 NXT, 3-time United States, 2-time Intercontinental.
Do you want me to read off
He's
the
held the
ROH
Raw
stuff
and
and make you even
SmackDown.
more confused?
Nope.
No,
This is
now
Kevin
explain.
Owens.
That's Kevin Owens. Fuck you.
I'm settling. This
Are you
is Kevin
sure
Owens,
about
bro.
that?
This is Kevin Owens.
Yes,
this is
I
Kevin
am.
Owens 1000%. All right, I'm fucking done. This is Kevin Owens.
It
All right.
is. You guys had to figure it out like 5 minutes ago. And the match I'm talking about was the fight without honor at Final
Him
Battle
versus El
2010.
Generico.
Yeah, him versus El Generico.
Hey, we had the
Yeah,
other
you
half.
did. I thought I was finally getting
Damn.
both of you. Damn.
Nah, you
No,
said if you
it-
hadn't said ROH, we would have kept going. We would have just kept spitballing
I'm
here.
done working with this guy. All right. We aren't doing
I
that
don't know,
again.
that was entertaining as fuck.
We know too much about separate championship belts. Not
There's-
enough to combine the
There's like
two.
one overlap between the two of you, and that's where you guys kept butting
there's
heads.
like barely any overlap.
You put ROH in there, and it's boom. We got it.
But you didn't, though. You didn't.
Hey! You threw one Universal, one NXT. You're running 2 different brands with me and Austin here.
Well,
can't combine the
issue
two.
the issue too that I had was the Lucha
The
Day,
Lucha
whatever.
Dance with us.
So, yeah, so like when I thought of that, I was like, oh, El Generico, all the way. I can see El Generico doing that. I didn't think Kevin Owens ever did
Yeah,
that.
That was
put
a
his
ladder
hair on
match,
the
wasn't
line.
it?
That was a fight without honor.
No.
They had a ladder match, but the one I was talking about was the.
They
the
had
fight
a
without
really
honor.
good no disqualification ladder match. That one was terrifying.
Can we talk about the recent Dalton Castle heel turn?
If it means I get more Dalton Castle,
Valid.
boys.
Valid.
All right, we've hit
We
an
all know I
hour
love
30.
me Dalton Castle.
What'd you say, Eli?
We've hit an hour 30.
Yeah.
We hit an hour 30 about 12 minutes ago, buddy. Going to be 13 here soon.
I'm here. I'm here.
Bro needs a
It's-
lariat to wake up.
Layer me out. Layer me out. They got Bronson Reed in a puff jacket and a white t-shirt and shades right now.
Well,
Man looking like a island biggie.
he's an island boy.
All right, send this shit home.
I say, Austin
Send
doesn't
the
have a
show.
gimmick, so I don't have a cue. So, you know what?
Send
The
this shit
bidding
home.
war,
Lariat it out.
the rumor has it the bidding
One
war
bidding
may
war's already
never
ended.
even start. The bidding war may have never even started, but just remember, my bidding war will still happen in 2024 in about 40-ish days. So, just remember, if you have your bidding war coming up in 2024, we've got you covered because we are your ace in the hole, and we'll catch you on down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.